try to Google it, or?
Yeah, there's no settings. It's not even, yeah. It says go to your messenger settings online. There's no settings for messenger on your live feed.
Uh,
There's two people watching and no one can comment. Ask someone to help. I don't know how to do the comments.
there's someone's commenting now.
Well, then I fixed it
So
then.
you fixed it.
Yeah.
Hi, Cindy.
Yeah. Because I went in and changed something.
Yeah, I guess people can comment now. That's probably why the other people left. I don't know. Oh, you re-went live again, right? That's what you did. You
Yeah,
started over.
I redid it. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Hey, bring it over here. Show them what I'm cooking. Whoop.
Got a bite in the middle rod. Watch that middle rod.
I'm cooking us some breakfast over there.
Too bad you didn't run with it. Definitely hit it pretty good.
Yeah.
Left it.
Yeah, I went in and changed who could see it. I said anyone. It was set. It was set like private.
You have to do that every time?
No, it's fixed now. It's in your settings.
Okay,
You
thank
should be
you.
good.
I think we might get lucky and not see any rain. I'm probably only going to stay till maybe 9 or 10. I guess 10 o'clock. Because then we might get some rain here. I don't have an umbrella set up yet. I'm going to go set it up tonight so that next time I can put the rebarb in the ground, the PVC, and connect it to the umbrella so it can sit over top of the phone. Or I guess I could buy one of those expensive phones, waterproof, but yeah, nah, I'll just keep the one I got, I guess. Yeah, middle rod hit pretty hard. I guess they changed the bait on the right. Refresh that. A little bit. Hey, Cammy, how you doing? Please like and subscribe. I know it's not much because I'm just getting started, but I guess every little bit helps. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Carper jumping about 30 yards to the left of that warning pylon. I got two rods right there in that spot, one to the left a little bit more. The one in the middle just had a hit. I'm going to check that in a little bit. Hey Alice, how you doing? Fishing for some carp. We've been out here about 45 minutes. Hi Skelly. Please like and subscribe. Probably hang out here till about 9 or 10 o'clock, I guess. And it'll probably get a little rainy then a little later after that down our way, so. Might get a little bit of rain here and there in between, but nothing too bad, I hope. We're just waiting for one of them rods to take off. Drag's set, so they can't take the rod in the water. They can only set the hook. Alice, I'm in a reservoir in Pennsylvania. A place I haven't been in a little while. I figured I'd check it out. I don't come here all the time. I used to when I lived closer, but figured I'd try it out. Thank you, Skelly. I appreciate that. I wrenched you up, Alice. Yeah, it's PA. I was in New Jersey a couple days ago. That's where I was doing some videos. Mostly it's on my shorts, but I have I was catching 4-foot sand sharks. The wife and I was, and some other odds and end fish. Like there was some tog on there and all, but mostly on my shorts. But there's some other videos, not a lot yet. Like I said, I'm just starting out, and I'm not the chattiest person, but I'll come around, I guess, after I get the hang of all this. Yeah, we were in New Jersey a couple days ago for a week. At our buddy owns a motel out there, so we go usually try to go every month, but it's usually like every other month, and we go and stay for a week with him. And I drag the wife and the dog out fishing with me. She likes going. She usually cooks for everybody, brings the grill or something. She has a channel as well. What's the name of the channel you just created again, sweetheart? I don't remember the exact name, honestly. But she went live after me, and She had quite a few people in there. She was chatting with them and all. So
Melissa Y dash 83.
Melissa Y
Yeah,
83.
Y 83.
Yeah. Well, hop in there real quick and say something. That's all. Send your. Yeah, nobody could comment or whatever, I guess. And the wife fixed
I can comment now.
my stuff in here. It was all messed up. I guess that's why people were leaving. I'll figure it out. Hello, Melissa. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's my wife. Um, she started a channel as well. It's pretty cool. She takes a lot of photos when she's cooking and stuff. She documents all that stuff. She loves doing it. So, I mean, she even has her own little site where she sells all kinds of mostly brand new stuff for like really cheap. We don't do eBay or nothing like that, but she does Facebook and things like that. Um, like I said, we're just getting the hang of all this. So, hey, babe,
Yeah.
Alice subbed you.
Oh, thank you. I'll sub her.
Sub you right back. She said she does. She tries, but she got over her limit of at least 50 people, I guess, to start, and then you got to wait. They say 48 hours, but altogether it's probably about 72 hours ish before we got to get started. Because with the face recognition, and I mean, I guess we did it like towards the weekend, so it did take a while, but we finally got it. I probably have maybe roughly 100 subscribers so far. She's
Tell her to
probably
comment on the something and then I
she's right
can
there.
sub
So
her.
everybody and everything, every little bit helps. What's that, sweetheart?
Tell Alice to comment on something on one of my posts so I can sub her. I guess she's private.
Oh, okay. Hi, Justin. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, stop.
She has commented, sweetie. You can't see it.
Huh?
She has commented already.
Oh, I guess it's connection out here.
We do have it is bad connection out here because it's like an old abandoned quarry, more or less, I guess.
Yeah, when I finish cooking, I'll
Yeah,
message
Alice, could you just put a wave or something like that? I guess my wife was
you. I'll look at it then. I'll
she'll
look
try
at
to
it.
she'll find your name then and she'll sub you. There, she wrote back, babe.
Alright.
She'll check it. She's cooking.
Yeah, I'll put her on the phone.
Thanks, Justin. Thank you guys for stopping in and saying hello. I'm not gonna make you sit here the whole time and watch the rods with me. So, hey, just stopping in and saying hi, man. That's cool. I appreciate it. I went live the other day and a couple times, and I guess my comments, everything was all messed up. The wife just fixed it all. So that kind of was a bomb. But most of this stuff is in my shorts. So you can see some of the fish that I caught and all. I mean, it's mostly sharks that I was catching. That's what I really went for anyway. Big sand sharks. They're a lot of fun. I mean, they put up a fight like any catfish or carp would. That's basically what I was doing. It's the easier thing to target when you're at the shorelines, since I'm not a big expert on saltwater, but I did all right. I mean, we did pretty good. We caught a few tog. None of them were of size to keep, which is 16 inches. They were all under that. 14 was the biggest. They're hard to catch. I mean, you have to sit up next to the rocks and you have to drop your line down, and they'll bite within 5 seconds. You either hook them or they snag you. They grab it and they snag you in the rocks, and you lose your bait and your hook and your sinker. They're very, very difficult to fish for.
So this is what I made.
Oh, she's cooking breakfast. I forgot.
It's
She loves
done.
doing that stuff. So anytime anybody ever stops down, or
Here, I'll get ketchup.
she's always cooking for everybody. She got the little Coleman grill today. Usually she'll bring her little Blackstone 17 inch and set it up and just
Season it.
cook for everybody. Oh yeah, I got to season that one. We didn't bring it out this year yet. Yeah, we didn't kill anything. We always let it all go. I mean, a couple people said that you can eat sharks and all that. I guess people do, but I usually just let everything go. I mean, I don't really, honestly, I love fishing, but I don't really eat much. But I mean, in a place like this, the water's pretty clean, so maybe one day we'll do like a catch and cook on something. Probably not ever a carp. I mean, I don't really eat carp, so but that's usually what I fish for, a lot of carp and catfish. Um, I'm trying a different thing today. I'm trying the method feeder. Um, Basically, you just pack the bait onto the weight, and it's designed to hold the pack bait, and you just bury your hook in it, put two pieces of floatable um, fake corn, and you just pack it, cast it out, and it breaks apart. The fish break it up in the area that you cast, and just grab the corn. So I haven't caught one on it yet, but today's the first time I'm using it, so we'll see what happens. I had one bite so far. That was it. I mean, with everything that's out there, and I've been checking it. Basically, I would say the fish just quite ain't biting just yet because I'm right where they are. I see where they're at. So just waiting for that run. You guys are my first few moderators. Moderators are good, obviously, because you'll get people that are really, really bored and they want to troll, and they see me and what's that fat ass doing or whatever he may say. I don't know, whatever. You catch them. Something I probably wouldn't want to see. Just please delete it. If not, I'll get to it.
Here.
Um, People can be dicks, but no big deal. Uh,
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Alice. I'd focus the camera, but you probably won't be able to see it too far. But there's a school of perch out there, way out there, about 60 yards, 70 yards. Every once in a while, I see a splashing over there. The bass go after them. I only know what they are because of growing up in this area and used to them. They're plagued with perch in here. It's white perch usually. There's a lot of yellow perch as well. People prefer to eat them, but white perch, I don't even think there's a limit in here. There's so many of them. I'll catch a few here and there, and I use them for cut bait. Um, Back over where Steve usually fishes. I like that spot over there. It's a nice eddy, and there's a lot of big fish in there. And whenever they do tournaments, they usually drop the fish off back in that eddy. It's so nice. I'm gonna take my boat in there for the first time when I get it back. I should have my boat back in a couple weeks. I'll be doing videos on the boat. Steve will probably be with me, so he'll be going live mostly because he has more viewers, and I'll go live as well here and there, to try to gain some more viewers and content. But Steve will be hanging out, I guess, with me. We're basically going to be scoping out and finding new holes. So we might not do as much time fishing every time because we're going to have to find where the fish are now that I got my boat So yeah, we should have a great time. I was going to take it out earlier in the season, but when I unwinterized the boat, it wasn't running properly, and I don't want to break down. You know, I don't want to have to do that. You know, it's a nice little boat. You know, there's a dam definitely in that area or down below. So now this place here, the Rangers have a gas motor in this place, but you're not allowed gas in this place because there's a company that owns it, a water company, and this is part of Philadelphia's drinking water actually. So it's relatively clean. You know, they try to keep it that way. So you only use battery operated motors in this place, which are pretty big. It's a pretty big reservoir though. I'm gonna have to rebait that one on the left. I bet the bait's gone. Maybe I'll reel that one in the left there and try to catch you guys a white perch real quick and show you what it looks like. I'm sure a lot of people know, but some don't. If that school's over there like that, I'm guessing they're probably feeding. I won't be able to cast to them, but there's probably some stragglers nearby. They love minnows and they love worms. I got a thing of worms from my trip to New Jersey, but hopefully they're still alive. Try to keep them cool, so we'll see. I haven't checked. I have a sharpener, but that might have destroyed them. Probably broke the tip. Yeah, it's not too bad. It definitely messed up the tip though. I don't know how where I gotta go here to show. Okay, this here, you use this to fix the tips of the hooks, resharpen the hooks. a little sharpening stone, and there's a little slot right there. You can't really see it. Maybe you can. You get the hooks right in there, the tip of them, and you just push it forward and straighten the hook back out. That's it. These rocks here, I mess them up. There we go. You're right back. That's sharp again. Obviously, once it breaks it off, then you can't do it anymore. But all it did was knock the tip down a little bit. So I was able to fix it. Made sure I invested in a lot of. I have a lot of hooks there. Get 3 rods at a time, so I'll just leave that one retired for a tiny bit. You only allow 3 in this state. When I was a kid, it was 2 rods and a hand line. They upgraded it. I don't know when, but they definitely did it. On the hook here, small perch. The actual hook I need, I don't think I have here. I don't know. I had a pretty heavy leader on here, so there's no guarantee that this perch might shy away from that. Oh well, I don't like cheating. You know? She's getting all wrapped up. think right when it hits the water,
Hmm?
hurt. Usually they bite right away if they're in the area.
Hmm.
There's a school of them way out there. They haven't really came in very close. That's probably where they are. That's the downfall of this place. You get snagged really, really easily. And when you do,
Yeah.
it normally takes everything.
Yeah.
That braid slices on that shale like butter, man. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Lost that setup already.
We got here like what, 7:30?
I don't remember. It wasn't that late, but it was kind of early when we set up, I guess.
Yeah. We just ate breakfast. Nothing yet. We didn't catch anything yet.
Couple bites, that's it.
Couple bites.
I always forget that bell. I could set up a beeper, but here it's tough because the ground. It won't stick in the ground. It's all rock. It's hard enough with those thin metal ones. cast out a ball of that pack bait on the hook.
Thank you, Alice. Yeah, and I cook. Did we do lunch and everything like that? Whoops, mommy.
Yeah.
I kicked it by accident.
Yeah.
Do we have? What are you going for? Carp and.
I just carp. I was messing around for some perch for a little bit, but my line got broke off, so I'm just gonna sit and fish for carp for now. They're there, like I said. It's just a matter if they want to eat or not. I mean, I basically was chumming with those feeders because a lot of the bait came off, and I redid them by the third time. Uh, they're right where I'm at. I keep seeing them jumping and all. They're just not biting really right now. So come on, at least one good takedown. That's all we need.
I gotta wrench myself in your thing.
Well, I didn't say you could be a moderator.
I am. Yeah. Okay.
Well, did you do the one on top?
Yeah, I did. Everyone else is the second one.
Yeah, you start with that. Yeah, to see how they act. Hey, could the other one? No, do you have it still? Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah.
Can you show them your wonderful shirt? Here,
Oh yeah.
take this one. It was her Easter shirt.
Here's my Easter shirt, and then I had leggings with the leaf on them too, also. But I'm not wearing those
I
today.
like it. I thought it was cool. Here, you want here? I don't have anywhere to put that one. Thank you. Come on. You know they're getting hungry. This spot right here, last year, in this spot right here, I caught 14 carp in about 7 hours. I ended up going down to one rod and bought the wife her fishing license so she could help me with the rods. It was that good. They were biting so well. Um, which it was later in the season as well. I don't know what it was. It was probably towards the end of May. With, once the weather warms up really good before spawn, they start biting really well. And you catch them at the right time in the morning, and they will constantly bite. And I think I only landed like, I want to say 11 or 12 of that 14. The other ones broke off. There's a lot of shale in here, but could have been something I did as well. But uh, I think the biggest one that day was about 25 pounds. They're pretty big in here. I mean, a guy over here, I seen him catch 30 pounder last year. I mean, so they're here. I mean, there's some submarines in here. Yeah, Steve and Maniac. Yeah, they're awesome. Maniac's got a really nice little hot spot, doesn't he? Over there, he got a nice spot. Boy, the carp, he got him. He got him tamed over there, boy. He does pretty good. He got a lot of nice takedowns. Um, Yeah, I like watch. I sit and watch them guys. And Steve, um, I usually go over there and I stay away from his channel all the time when he's doing it. But we hang out with Steve and fish with him. I mean, he's a great guy, man. He's funny as shit. He's awesome. Um, and when I'm not there, even on vacation, I still watch his channel. You know, he pops on and we'll pop it on no matter what we're doing, and we just watch, interact the best we can. You gotta leave for a little bit. I leave. I make sure I hit the like button for him real quick every time because I forget. You know what I mean? But and then pop back in and see what he's up to. You know. But that goes for any of the guys. You know, I watch a lot of them. I mean, I really do. Learn some stuff off of these guys too. You know, for a lot of years, I mean, I would fish off and on, but I definitely learned a lot more the past 2 years. Um, I got more into it than I was in the past. I mean, I just didn't do enough of it. I got the bells from a fellow that used to fish here called, his name was Ed Kaczynski. I believe that's how it was set up in his YouTube channel. He's now in North Carolina, I believe, but he is a really good. That's a good channel, Ed Kaczynski. Um, you'll see a lot of spots in all the videos from Anyfin, Steve, me. He was from this area here. But yeah, he has a nice channel. He now, you know, he fishes in a different area. Of course, he moved away a few years ago. So yeah, you end up learning stuff, new things every day. I mean, you really do. Um, there's another spot I wanted to try other than this spot, but I wanted to give this a shot first today because this is usually I do very well here. But later in the season, like I said, I mean, it just seems that we get some more warm days, nice and consistent for a bit, and that'll get them ready for their spawn, and then they'll start eating. They'll start feeding much more. But I gotta admit, right here in this reservoir here, after they're done spawning, I have trouble finding them again. I know they go to deeper waters usually, but they just they don't they don't bite the same. They kind of disappear. And I'm curious to see. This is the first time in 40 years last year that this place was very low and drained. We had that bad drought last year. I'm sure everybody felt it. Uh, I vaguely remember when I was a kid, when I was like 6 years old, that this place was that low. I'll try to find some photos on some older archives or whatever and show you guys how low it was. But I'll post them on my shorts or something. I'll try to do it tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, I'm sure it damaged the ecosystem a little bit, but it seems like there's still fish here. They're definitely jumping. And the perch, I see two schools of perch now. Maybe three, one's broken up. But they're out a little ways. They get any closer, I'll set up for them again. You're in Ohio, huh? Ohio, that's a nice little hike away. It was in Columbus before, but that's what 9 hours from here. Jeez. It is a beautiful place to fish. Um, yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, to my right, I haven't fished to my right. A lot of people walk to my right, and it's more cliffy and a lot deeper. Um, so I guess that's where they go for their crappie bass, and they go bass fishing early in the morning. I'm not really good with bass, but straight ahead, if you go out about 100, I don't know, about 70 yards, it drops down to about 40 feet. Right here in front of us, it's very shallow, and then it tapers down. There's a lot of rock and shale, so I like using the braid. I mean, I put leaders on there as well, but the braid is at the mercy of the shale. It cuts it really quick, like like just like you taking a pair of braid scissors and just cutting through it. I mean, it chops it pretty quick. So when you get snagged, and you try to pull it out. I mean, it usually breaks you off. But I've lost fish, bigger fish in here because of that. But I used to have a boat in here years ago, but you got to keep it here for the zebra clam quarantine. Every time you take it out, you got to do another 10 days to make sure the zebra clams die off in case there's microscopic ones still on your boat because of this being Philadelphia's drinking water. The pipes will get clogged up with the zebra clams, and the divers got to go down and clean them out. So that's that's why you got to keep it here for 10-day quarantine, and then, like I said, no gas motors because the water is a they keep it at a certain pollution level so that it's safe to eat the fish and use the water to drink and be purified. So Racetown Lake is awesome. I haven't been there since she's before my wife. We've been together like 15 years now. Um, I was there years and years ago. I went up there maybe 3 times. A 4-hour drive for me. My stepbrother had a camper there and a really nice boat, and we would go out. Racetown's beautiful. I mean, I believe there's an entire a town underneath the water down there, and the carp in there are massive. You go over to fill up at the restaurant when you park your boat by the dock. There's probably at least 100 carp just waiting there for food and a handout. So it wouldn't be hard to catch one. But yeah, no, Racetown's pretty badass. I've been down there a few times. I liked it. Why not? What, Skelly? Sorry. Good day, Burkos. Do you do bass fishing as well, Alice? They got a they got a lot of big bass in here, like mostly really big smallmouth bass. It was like 20. The guy said it was like 22 or 23 inches last year. The guy took a photo next to his tackle box when he showed me. I couldn't believe it was a really big smallmouth bass. Now, like I said, I don't really fish for them. I'm not very good at it, but I mean, some of these guys pull some real big ones out of here, real big, and they do very well. They use this. It's called a salty spider. Um, this is like a rubber plastic. It's just it's got salts flavor. An hour drive for you, Denny. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That place is so awesome. I would love to have some land out there or something if I could afford it because it's beautiful out there. I mean, and that lake is huge. I used to swim in there. I mean, back in the day, but I mean, yeah. I mean, it's pretty big. It's neat. I mean, you got like cigar boats out there racing stuff like that. I mean, a lot goes on there in the summertime for sure. Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to catch a lot of bass, but I that's only because I had permission. Uh, One of the neighbors had a nice pond, so it was like almost every cast you would catch a big bass. So this is a lot different. You got to put a little skill into it. But in the pond, I would just use this what was called back in the day a banjo minnow, and I would just throw that out with no weight. And like almost every time I would catch one, but I had fun. They jump out of the water like crazy. I caught a few in here. Don't get me wrong. I got bored the one day and threw a lure on. I caught a pretty nice sized bass, and as soon as he jumped out of the water, the lure popped it right out of his mouth. But
Yep.
I got to see him.
You're very welcome. Anytime. I'll flip it to you.
Skelly, yes, I will as well. Um, uh, and babe,
Yeah.
did you subscribe to Skelly
Yeah, I already did.
and Denny? Okay, yes, is you've already commented, so just comment comment your link How about that? I will click on it after it everything clears tomorrow. That way I don't mess it up. It won't let me subscribe right now. I tried. I did look. See, I can put you in timeout, remove you. I don't want to do none of that stuff. And then, yeah, or pin the post. I can pin the message. There we go. I pinned the message. No, I'll go back to when it clears tomorrow, and I'll check and subscribe for sure. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Tell you what, I think 6 is my record now because I got
I
my.
had 9.
It was all messed up. Uh,
Yeah, I fixed it.
Everything like people couldn't comment or nothing. I didn't know what was going on. The wife figured it out this morning for me and fixed it. So we were live for a little bit and then went live again. No action going on, huh? I'm gonna reel one of them in. I'm gonna change the bait, cast it back out, and then I'm gonna reel the other one in to the right. The one to the left's fine, and I'm gonna cut the line and I'm gonna switch it up a little bit just to try something different. Try to catch at least one for everybody before I leave, but it is what it is. You can't get them if you don't come out. Matt, in fact, enjoy the weather. It's actually pretty nice until the rain comes again, right?
Oh, we should get a slushie.
Oh,
Yep.
Bowman's slushies, man. They have their own homemade everything. The
Apple butter.
whole apple orchard and all, man. That place is pretty cool. I guess I'll do this one on the outside first, huh? And this guy. This tells you the baby dog. Yeah, you reeling in, boys. Just drag yourself in the pocket too. It's crazy. Oh, I just back. There it came out.
Oh, sweetie.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I definitely inspect all my stuff every time I reel it in here. You get away with it other places. It seems like you get your line cut out real good in here, boy. We're good. Must have just been the lead or the weight that was stuck. I guess I'll show them what I'm doing here. I learned this off of TV, and then kind of any fin possible kind of inspired me to try it. So pack bait. This is called a method lead feeder. A piece of rubber fake corn on a hair rig. It floats as soon as well, you pack it in here. Here, let me pack this real quick. I'll show you. You don't have to use this. I'm just using it for the heck of it. You can just do it with your hand, but I think it kind of it works a little better with this. Pack the bait in there, bury the hook. It'll break apart pretty fairly quick, and then the hook will float with the floating corn. And around all this mess here, they start feeding on the pack bait. Hopefully, that's what's supposed to happen. And fish grab your line, but so far it hasn't happened. But I'm not like not going to use this method, again. I'm just going to switch one of my lines up. That's all. Yeah, stuff comes off pretty easy, but it all depends on how you make it as well. It's all in the mix too.
I gotta get the cold one. Yeah. Like Amazon returns the shirts that I got, my fishing shirts before. They're not long enough.
Exactly where they've been all morning. Doesn't mean they didn't move. I haven't seen them anywhere else. There hasn't been any more activity in quite a while. Could have been out, stuff like that. It's been a little bit. Remember I was standing over there last before I cut my line off. So yeah, about 20. Here I just snug it up a little bit.
Here, I can sub
I don't want
everyone.
to drag it up against the rock.
Okay.
I guess this one here, I'm going to change it up a little bit.
Yeah, he has been to
I
Racetown
got a bite already,
Lake.
by the way.
He went there before him and I went.
Okay.
Someone asked if you ever been to Denny Blazer.
Yeah,
It,
yeah, I've been to Racetown. I told him.
oh, okay.
Watch the middle rod, or this rod.
My bad.
This rod just had a hit.
Oh, yeah, because it's not letting us sub them. So when the live feed's done, I'm gonna go back because
Well, yeah,
I'm pretty.
I pinned the one message so I knew, so I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, I'll help them go through it. We're both new at this.
They're definitely down there tearing up the bait because this rod moved. He hit it. He
Yeah,
hit it real hard. That means they're picking at the bait. So hopefully, as soon as he gets that hook out, the hook will float upward because it's got the floating fake corn on there. And as they're sucking everything up and cleaning it all up, they
yeah,
grab that fake corn. Hopefully, that's what is supposed to happen. I'm hoping it happens. But they are. I did put it right on him because he hit it. But when carp start biting really good, they don't just tap at it. I mean, your rod's going in the water if you don't have something set. If you got it too tight, your line either breaks or the rod's going in the water. um, One of the two. They just take off. They're like little missiles when they take off. They grab the bait. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that weight off there and try something different. That's all. Come on. Shit. Yeah, they want the damn thing. It's breakfast time, isn't it? What the hell's the problem here? This shit's fluffy though, man. I made it more so it does come off easy. That way, you put the polish in there real quick. So I guess it's gonna be a little harder for me to get on the hook. I might have to add a little water to it. I'm just putting it straight on the hook. I wasn't before. Now I'm putting it on the hook. We'll see. I'm gonna put it over top of the corn too. There it is. they gotta do a couple of things. I'm actually gonna cast it out with no weight at all. That's how I used to do it as a kid. But I changed to do different things. Weights. It all depends on where you're fishing. Here right now, there ain't no current or nothing like that. Like I can get away with no weight at all. So the bait might just fly right off too. It's actually set up for the next one. Oh, that came off. We're chumming. So that's not good. I'm just gonna put corn on it. And I guess we're putting a little split shot on it. I hit the belt. So, shallow this time. So no weight. See what happens. Great. Carp right there on my line. Wouldn't that be nice if we took it? Right with my baby. That middle rod. That's where they are, I told you. They've been there. They ain't biting too good. They just ain't taking this shit. Mind shy, they seeing something. This little carp just jumped out there. They just now coming in,
Huh?
or they just now getting more active. Rather, I see a lot more than I did earlier. One of your messages are retracted, and Skelly's message was retracted. What's that? What was it?
Oh, I was typing. I didn't know I was typing and it sent. I'm sitting here.
Well, you could put their message back.
I didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
They, if it does that, they're the ones that delete it.
Babe, I'm gonna put you in timeout, okay?
Get out of here.
For 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes. What's going on, Pierre? Oh, they're there. We got the right bait in the water. I mean, it's just a matter of them biting. What time is it?
8:39.
I don't think this is gonna happen today, huh? Well, they're coming in late. Look, they're coming in now. Look to babe. Look to the right. See?
Well,
Well, we just got here too early. That's all. But normally, when you get here early, is we did well. But like I said, it's early in the season, so there's a bunch of perch over to the right. See all that mess? That's perch. That's the school right there. is I keep using this now. You can just take my chair. I have the brand new one in storage. Just tying a small little leader here. There's some perch coming in again, a big school of them. Nothing special. Little loop for a sinker. I can clip the tag off then when I'm done. Probably put the hook right about here. Kind of twist it. That's how I do it. Twist it a little bit. Kink it. Take it like this. Over and under 3 times. 2, 3. And then I take this loop and I put it down through the bottom. Pull it out. And just pull it tight. And put my sinker right here. And my hook right here. I mean, this is a 20-pound test. I wanted the 12 or 6. I think it's up there at the truck, but I'm not worried about it. I just figured I might catch one perch. I guess maybe that way I don't get skunked, I guess, huh? I did have a couple bites in the carp, but they haven't taken the bait, so I'm only gonna stay for maybe another hour. Maybe if they start biting, then I'll stay a hair longer. But be out real late today. We got some rain coming anyway, so I like to pack up all this stuff before the rain. Let me go clip this off.
So we're going to the storage, right? I want to get the griddle so we can get that bad boy ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the storage then. Yeah, there's that school first. It's broken up. There's some over here, but they went out a little farther. I mean, this is what I do for perch. Nothing special. This will go on my main line up here, and then the sinker here keeps it off the bottom. I mean, I guess you could put the hook on the other way. It's kind of upside down, but that's how I usually do it. There. Now it's right. Come on. Something, huh? Hopefully. I'm gonna have to reel one in so I can mess around with perch again. Choose which one I'm gonna reel in.
It's raining, so.
Good thing we're nowhere near there. I'll reel this one in. I'm gonna mess around with the perch again for a little bit. You gotta reel it in quick. I should have got that school close. They're way out there. Look how far they are. See that right there? See the way it looks like a fish or something? That's because it's a whole bunch of this little fish. It's the white perch. But they're out there, man. I got like 20-pound test braid on this small line. So this rod. So you can do that. Some of these worms, God, tripping on me. Most of the worms are dead. So, they were in and out of the cooler, a lot. So I don't expect any less. Oh, just one little perch or something. Gotta get something. least I don't have to worry about him getting away.
Yeah. Oh, you. Ah, keep saying there's a person in the basement.
Where?
In the basement.
That's weird.
I know. Oh, Susie. Oh, today's Cinco de Mayo.
It's definitely not good if I can't even get a bite on a worm. Worms are just everything is worms. I ain't even worried about getting stung. I just want to. I got bite easily.
Here we go.
I got bluegill or a perch or
He
something.
got something.
I don't have anything. I didn't catch
I thought he
anything.
got something.
No.
My bad.
I said I had a bite.
Oh, he had a bite. My bad. Well, I moved it because they can't see you. So
It's fine. I don't want to mess it up. I mean, it's no big deal.
you still got your two other rods in. Here, look. Here we go. Right there. Right there. Right there. All the rods are in.
had some action, didn't you? Even I did. I fooled myself that time. Come on. press tool just like that. I don't know why I had both of them down here. Yeah, the whole kit came with two of them. How fun. Be nice to see one of these take off before we leave. Come on, guys, they're coming in closer. My channel's dead. Live action. It's your turn. Go ahead. You can go live now. See if anything happens.
Really?
I don't care. What do I give a shit? Everybody's out anyway. Live action. This concludes